Like Aquatics here. Today is the day that I replaced the liner in my pond. It doesn't look very good. Everything needs to be cleaned up real well. It's a pretty little thing when it's done. But anyway, my mom's on her way up and we have to remove all the rocks, remove all the liner. I'm going to reconfigure it a little bit, make it a little bigger, and it's going to take some time. And what I have in the greenhouse is I have 2 containers in the greenhouse that I can put the plants, because I have water lilies in the bottom. I have a couple of them that need to stay wet. Well, all of them do. And I also have a number of goldfish and a couple of koi. So I'm going to put them in these containers here. I need to find one more. And that way, because we won't be done today, it's going to take some time. So we're going to work on that, and I'll just keep adding this, something to this as I go. My mom made it up with the transfer pump and the hose. And I now have, hopefully, all of the rocks pulled out from around the pond. Some of them have been there so long that the grass is just growing over the top of them, and it's really not very pleasing to look at anymore. So we're going to peel all that back, and then we'll drain the pond, put the lilies in the containers. I have 3 containers in the greenhouse with water in them. We'll put the fish and the plants that need to be submerged, like those there, these here, and then the lilies, which are in the bottom, and we'll put those in those containers, as well as putting the fish in there, and they'll probably be there overnight. I can put air on them from my aquarium stuff. So I have a couple of more rocks to move off of the waterfall. I'm definitely going to get rid of those ledges down in the water, and then all the dirt we remove when I make it bigger will go on that waterfall to make it taller. So that's the plan. Okay, we have the transfer pump hooked up, and my mom is here, Joanne, and we're putting it in the bottom, and then now we're going to empty the pond. Okay, the pond is empty. As you can see, it's about 3.5 feet deep here, something like that.
At least.
And this little hole here is going to be where my filter, I'm going to make a filter out of a 5-gallon bucket. So I need to get this plant out of here, and then we start removing the liner. And I know one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of these ledges, and I'm going to make the pond bigger. So anyway, we'll add more.